Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of RimWorld. In between the last episode and this one, I was actually having a little bit of a think about what my biggest problem is at the moment. And obviously we've got the food production issue and actually making the combat supplies left common, actually making enough meals. So we've got Stephen working like pretty much full time in the kitchen. But because we've got this increased number of people, we actually kind of need two kitchens, I reckon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some moving, and we're going to turn this into a secondary kitchen over here, which means we're going to need another electric stove. We're also going to need a light in here in order to make sure that things work properly. And we'll probably need a little temperature vent just between the two rooms so that it doesn't end up freezing in there or boiling in there or whichever it ends up being. Ark is still having great difficulties because of the lack of smoke leaf, but smoke leaf itself, let's go to the research screen and we'll just move this along a little bit. Hospital beds, why not? And then we'll get vitals monitoring. Right, get rid of that. Yeah, the smoke leaf itself is coming along. That's the strawberry plant, that's the smoke leaf, 43%. It's still got a while to go. So Ark may actually get through with... well, no, not really. Ark's going to be unhappy for a while is what it comes down to. Let's bump this speed up just a little bit and we'll see if we can get the secondary area constructed. Because that's really what I consider to be the biggest issue at the moment. And if we can improve that, it will improve a hell of a lot of our major concerns. Still got Casper and Sky around. So Sky's down there. There we go. Casper's in bed. Everyone's in bed. So we've still got one spare bed. Ultimately, that's not too bad. I'm tempted. Let's have a look at our animals. We'll keep the hare. How are we doing for kibble? We've got 100 kibble, so they're not going to be eating the crops anymore. That's good. Still low on the food until we get this secondary bit sorted. Won't take us too long though. Get everyone's breakfast made, and then hopefully we can start making a little bit of headway into building up a surplus. Oh no, food binge for Ark. Not good, but now that this is made, let's add a simple meal. Do until we have 500. And what's this one set to? 250. Let's put that up as well. After that, we may as well add the packaged survival meal as well. There we go. They are set up the same, and the Ark is just going to eat and eat and eat and eat and eat for the day. Mental state pigging out. So we're going to be making food probably just about as fast as it's getting consumed. We do obviously have quite a bit of raw rice ready to go. So I'm not massively fussed by it, and we're in a better situation going forwards. How are these doing? Devil strands growing nicely. Smoke leaf. Strawberries nearly done. Rice and potatoes coming along well. Alright, let's clear that notification off. It'll only be for the day. And one of the batteries has broken down, but I think it's already been repaired. That was pretty quick. Kit, you can't do cleaning, can you? Latchy, once you're done with that, Is there any cleaning that needs to be done in there? Because we don't want people to get food poisoning either. That just makes things less efficient. Alright, we're building up a little bit of a surplus of food at the moment. It won't last long, not until we get some more harvesting stuff in. So let's actually have a quick look around and see if there's any berry bushes that we can get. I'll just pause it temporarily so we're not wasting time on this. We can also designate more things for hunting, of course, which will help. Maybe the mega sloth. I feel like I should get a couple of people to go and hunt that if I was going to do it. We'll leave the boom rat. Because, of course, meat is very, very quick and easy. And given we've just run our meat supplies down there, it's going to be the next most useful thing for us. What are you doing? You're already harvesting berry bushes. Good, good, good. Aha! Muffalos! Let's hunt all except this one. Which we'll try and tame. If we can get... let's actually go back to the animals. If we can get another muffalo, then we've got 2 that we could potentially turn into a lovely little caravan to go and trade with people, invade people, you know, all the fun stuff. That's rotting, that one. You guys can be hunted. Plenty of animals coming through at the moment, that's good. Yeah, we'll get everything hunted that we can. Maybe not the timber wolf though. No, we'll do nothing on the timber wolf. Just leave it alone. Leave it well alone. Get the hare hunted. Still amazed by that centipede body. It's gonna decay in just a moment. Man. Has Ark actually finished eating everything? One of these cargo pods. Jump across. Hey, smoke leaf leaves. Alright, we'll unforbid those. That will make things a lot easier. Hunt you. You're already on hunt. Ark is no longer binging. Going to shear an eye. Poor an eye. Ibex ram revenge. Jump to location. Ah, there it is. So we're going to draft you. And which one? That's the one. Oh, geez, they're all going for it. All right, come around this way. No, Stephen. Oh, Stephen. May not have thought this through particularly well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's draft you all. And, in fact, you know what? We'll draft everyone. So if they're going after Sky at the moment, let's bring everyone round to here. That's going to get us some food, but poor Steven is not going to be in a good mood because of this. Right, let's pull back a little bit so we've got more people, and we'll do this slowly. Two down. Where's that last one? It's still on its way in. Okay, so we can spread ourselves out just a little bit. If you go there, Kit, you can come down to here. Sky, you can come down on this side. And this is just so that we don't end up with people being shot in the back. Okay. Undraft you all. Stephen can't be drafted. Right. Haxton, if you'd be so kind as to go and rescue Stephen. There he is. We'll remember... No, we'll put that and that back. And can we... Yeah, haul that. Finish hunting that. Who else is on hunting? There we go. Sky can do it. Fact. If you prioritize hunting, leave that one where it is, and we'll get... Kit can't move it. Lachi? Yeah, there we go. Right, how is Stephen doing? Let's find out. Really, really hope that Stephen's not going to die from this. No, it's just in extreme pain, bites and bruises, cracked ribs and everything. So it's going to be an issue, but not like the worst thing ever. Get the area clean first, please. Thank you. There we go. Food supplies are coming back just a little bit. Okay, Kit, if you would be so kind as to tend to Stephen. We've got a good amount of medicine, so hopefully Stephen won't be down for too long. Yeah, I mean, he got beaten up by a bunch of deer. Right. Stephen lacks a ranged weapon. He's also not very happy because he got his ass handed to himself. But, had to rebuff Kit as well. Oh my god. That is hilarious. In a hospital, being tended to, and the doctor hits on you. Cool. That muffalo is going to give us a lot of meat. Not a brilliant day, all in all, but it could have been way worse. Is that the pump shotgun? Yes, it is. Good. So we could just get Stephen to rearm from there. When back up and working. How about statues and things? What do we got? We've got beauty 50, beauty 5, beauty -5, beauty 5. Poem of a Boomalope. That's a brilliant name. That is an amazing name. Alright, well let's install this down here, and we'll install the one that's 50 as well down there. Because we want this to be an impressive room, if you remember. Another battery has broken down. Not too bad, we've got plenty. We tried to make it so that there's good redundancy on these. But obviously that's going to take one of our 7 remaining components. Okay, as long as we keep on top of our food while all the harvesting and everything's going on, we should then spike our production. Definitely having a second kitchen set up was the right thing to do. Sky, can you get that clean in there, please? Thanks. Stephen, how are you doing? Wow, that scar gives you 13% pain. That's huge. I wonder if the scars ever vanish. Now for our general food, we've got 413 rice. That's awesome. A lot of these are nearly ready for harvesting as well. And our hops is nearly ready, so we can start beer going. Has anyone started on the smoke leaf yet? Doesn't look like it. Although we are actually out of space in there. Ark. You're not assigned to crafting. Where's Casper? Go grab some smoke leaf. We'll see if we can get some joints. Because these are going to be deteriorating out here. Oh, they need to be refrigerated. Oh, well, in that case. Right. Raw resources, plant matter, smoke leaf leaves. They can go in there. Just on the ground. It's pretty close to the crafting point, so that'll help. Hey, we got ourselves a squirrel. Hope this is one that we weren't supposed to be taming. Sorry, hunting. And I assume we weren't going to be taming it. Let's mark that for harvesting as well, just in case someone's down in the area. And those berries, because it's all free and quick food. Is Casper making all of the joints? So there's one joint spare. Now that should be enough for Ark to grab. There we go. Ark is now going to be much, much happier. And we're done with the hospital beds. So we can swap these over for hospital beds. We're not going to do that immediately. We need to sort out our food problem first. But that's pretty damn good. In order to get vitals monitor, we need multi-analyzers. So let's go for fire foam next. Still hear all that hunting going on. Let's hunt the closer animals as well. And you. Right, Stephen is up and working again. So Stephen, equip your shotgun again. Now, why is Casper not happy? Urgently hungry. Oh, yeah, let's clear your prioritized work so you can get some food. Hopefully with everything that's going on, things will be a bit better. Yeah, Pan's making some joints. Pan, do you want to clear up some of the blood just so that the place is a little bit tidier? Just because this place does get very, 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 very dirty. Oh, we've got a heat wave coming. That's not good. Alright. Tortoise is retaliating. Melee attacking Sky. Where is Sky? There's Sky. So we're going to draft you. so you don't end up running away. It must be nearly dead. Got shot in the shell, the head, the plastron, whatever a plastron is. I'm assuming it's a part of the tortoise's anatomy. There we go. Can undraft you. Yeah, you actually need to go and rest up. And we will get someone to look after you shortly. So that heat wave is already making it 46 degrees outside. It's 6 degrees inside, which is not too bad, but we're probably going to have to draft everyone and keep them in here when they're not working, just to make sure that heat stroke doesn't take over. Tend to sky, please. And we need to get someone to prioritize all the butchering. Hammer. Get all the butchering done. Because we need this food cutting down before the heat wave hits and it starts rotting everything. Axton, why are you unhappy? Tired, uncomfortable, very joy deprived, in a little pain, awful bedroom. Yeah, you're just generally having a bad time of it, aren't you? Now for temperature, actually, let's have a check. It's just outside your... Oh, at the moment it's inside your comfortable temperature. So let's check each person in turn. You're going to be fine. You're going to be ish. You're going to be very ish. So what's the difference? It's the cowboy hats, isn't it? So we could just get everyone wearing cowboy hats and dusters. You're all going to be fine. 75 degrees, geez. Yeah, you're going to be very fine. 56 degrees, you're going to be fine. So mostly we don't need to worry about the heat wave at the moment until it gets like stupidly high. Man, so much buffalo meat. You're going to get heat stroke. We were trying to recruit you. What's the report? You keep rejecting it. You know what? We'll just release you. Release you before you die and before you fall ill. Actually, let's clear your prioritized work. We've got enough kibble on the side now. Ah, no. Sky's been infected. Alright. Let's have a look at this. We want to treat this right away. Kit. Oh, a caravan request. Still wanting a gay fruit in exchange for silver. Now, one thing you can do with this is you can launch transport pods at places. We don't obviously have the fruit in order to be able to do that, so it's a bit of a moot point. Sky, rather than hunting, no empty accessible spot configured to store hops. All right, let's do a zone for hops out here. Clear all, and this is just going to be hops. So now, if you could pull the hops. Relations with the Ring of the Merciful have improved by 15, so they don't entirely hate us now. They just mostly hate us. Spoils in 13 days. Yeah, we've got plenty of time to get them inside. Alright, back to the research. Transport pods, that's what I was talking about. Allow us to launch people and supplies long distances across the surface. Literally launch them. It's like a giant cannon for sending people out. We'll clear that off. How are we doing for food? Yeah, our food supplies are looking much, much healthier. Oh, jeez. With the heat wave and the rain, this is going to make everyone uncomfortable. Let's check people for heat stroke. No, no. Everyone's doing fine. Okay, so let's think about what we're going to do with these beds. Let's uninstall it and uninstall that, and then we will look at getting some hospital beds. They take steel and they take, ooh, wow, 10 medicine. Pardon me. We can actually make medicine now, which takes 1 herbal, 1 nutrimine, and 3 cloth. So yeah, let's move that to the top, and we'll do until we have 50. Feeling a lot happier about our food supplies now. Still want to obviously build up even more, but it is cycling through nicely. Haxton, you're still totally joy deprived. Did I just like not give you joy or anything? Let's actually put Stephen back to normal. And you know what, Haxton? We'll make you Joy Man for the day. We'll try and get you some nice things in your room as well. So this is 50. Install here. This is 5. Yeah, we'll install this here. That's 50. Give that to Sky's bedroom. That's the -5 one. That one's 5. 25. Yeah, you can have this as well, Haxton. So you got some nice things to look at. We're not going to give you a TV or anything. Don't want you spending too much time. Hopefully these will get used up for wort so we can start our beer production. But of course food is the biggest priority at the moment. Now there was a severe illness for a moment there. Was that Sky's infection? Yeah, and then we developed an immunity. That's exactly what I thought would happen. So we don't need to do anything about that. And we've got an eclipse. Lovely. So none of the electrical things are going to work. One of our heaters is broken down. That's not a problem. Oh no, sorry, none of our solar generators are going to work. We do have plenty of power though, so I'm not worried about that. You'll be better once you're a little bit cooler. Man, it is quite nastily hot outside. I'm not surprised they're complaining about the heat. Really, really not. Overall, I'd say this episode has gone quite well. We've managed to restock our supplies significantly. How are we doing on joint leaf? Yeah, just about making some. We've got plenty of leaves now, though, which is pretty good. Yeah, 33. And these ones are going to be harvestable soon enough. Heatwave and an eclipse. Not a great combo. Well, any combination in this game is not a great combination, but overall it's not too bad. It's making even more granite blocks. Heatwave has passed. Good. Wow, instantly drops to 21 degrees outside. So slate, limestone, sandstone, marble. Yeah, we're using up the granite ones as soon as we get them for this tiled area. But this tiled area does look pretty damn awesome. It's like a little courtyard bit, I'd say. Right, Casper, prioritize making the blocks, I'd say. For research, we'll go for the moisture pump, and then we'll move on to the multi-analyzer and everything beyond that. Manhunter pack. Manhunting cobras. Ooh, jeez. They are actually trying to hunt us, so I think we should draft everyone. And we will get in position for them. I mean, the last thing I want is anyone getting poisoned, is really what it comes down to. Where is Ark? Oh damn, they actually got Ark a little bit. Bitten off. Ow. Oh no, an eye. Well, an eye is a badass apparently. I'm going to undraft you. We'll just get everyone set up along here, ready for the cobras as they come down. And once again, we're hoping for no friendly fire, but you know how these things go. Man, those cobras sound like angry. Oh, jeez, I think we just shot Haxton in the back. Okay, gunshot with a machine pistol. Well done, Hammer. I mean, that was truly amazing. Downed. Downed. Is that it? Alright. Everyone, undraft. Kit, please rescue Haxton. Oh wait, hang on. Undraft. These should... Oh no, they're downed, but they're... Well, market for hunting then, I guess. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. We, yeah, it's only a small gunshot wound. That is, Kit, that is not how you carry someone. I know you're a doctor, but that is not the right way to do it. Please tend to Haxton now. Yeah, hunt the cobra that's right in the area. Just put it down. And then we'll be eating cobra meat for a bit, I guess. Man, the cobra bit his mouth. Oh, no, sorry. The cobra bit his neck and his torso. But it was the cobra's mouth that bit him, of course. Okay, so Haxton can move again. Well, we'll give Haxton the machine pistol back once this has all been taken care of. Ark, we're going to prioritise you to do some brewing fun. The finger got bitten off. That is kind of nasty. Seeing as we've got these barrels here, we may as well utilise them. It is a bit too warm in here, though. We should put a cooler in. Oh yeah, we had the heat wave, didn't we? Now it says ruined by temperature. I wonder... if there's anything you can do about, like, clearing it out. Still, I suppose we'll have to see how it goes. As soon as Haxton is back up and moving, we will re-equip that weapon. And then everything should be fine again. For food, we're up to 70 meals now. I'm feeling a lot happier about that. I mean, I do want it to get up to the like 500 area, but this is much better. And look at all these cobras. Yeah. Can someone like do something with that squirrel skin, because that is in the worst place. Who is nearby? Lachi? Because that is holding the door open. There we go. Now it's actually a refrigerator again. We can clear your prioritised work so you can get back to doing what you want to be doing. Days until we will actually have our first set of beer. And with that batch of beer on the way, I think that's probably a good point for us to finish that episode. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this. We've jigged things around a little bit. We've actually got a plan to solve our food problem, and obviously as time goes on that's going to get better, and we're going to be pushing on even further towards getting one of those caravans made. Let's just have a quick check if you... Yeah, you got attacked by the alpaca. That is kind of hilarious. So yes, this is of course RimWorld, the wonderful crash landed colony sim, and I will be carrying on with more in the future. So see you soon.